Hey guys, we're here for another Cat Ladies collab day, and today's kind of a fun one. I'm going to explain what's going on in a minute in regards to what this video is about, but I did kind of want to make just like a little bit of an announcement first. I got kind of some bad news this morning. So you haven't seen Big Kitty in a while, and she's kind of grouchy right now. I just wanted to show her to you guys. And then I'm gonna let her go because she's very loud. So I took her to the vet this week because I know she's got an ear infection because her ears, you know, had like a smell to them. So I took her in. Plus she's 14 and a half years old. So I had them do like a whole senior workup. So they tested her like blood and her urine and all that stuff to make sure that everything's okay, because you know, the older they get, you have to sort of worry about certain things. And I also noticed that she's been drinking a lot more lately. So that was kind of worrying me. So I took her to the vet, and I got a call like a couple hours ago as I was making lunch about her blood work results. And she is in the beginning stages of like kidney failure, and if you've got, or kidney disease. If you've had a cat, or you have cats, or you've had a cat that has kidney disease, you kind of know that that's not, it's not a very good diagnosis. Luckily, not luckily, because we didn't catch it early enough. So we didn't catch it early enough that we can reverse it. So whatever damage has been done has been done. There's nothing we can do. All that we can do is like manage it and hope that by managing it, that she's got, you know, some good years still left in her. So we have to do like a special diet. We're gonna have to do like all kinds of like, you know, blood draws, all that kind of thing. So there's going to be a lot of like maintenance and stuff going on. So I had a cat before Honey Nut, Big Kitty, she has two different names, who died of kidney disease. And I only had her for a year because my sister had adopted her from a shelter. She was already sort of like a senior. And by the time I got her, she was like 8 years old. And then, you know, not long after I got her, she started to get sick, and she had developed really late stage kidney disease. I don't know how we caught it so late. I mean, because she seemed healthy up until the time she got sick. So I don't know. She developed it a lot quicker. Big Kitty, it's the beginning stages. So she's not like, it's not like so bad that she's got like weeks to live or whatever, but it is still serious because we still have to manage it. So I did just want to say something. So for those of you that like shopped, you know, my links through the Credo sale or the Detox Market sale or the Beauty Hero sale or any other sale that's coming up recently, I just wanted to say like a big thank you to you guys, because usually all that money goes like right back into my channel, but you know, due to new circumstances that have arisen and you know, lots of funds that are going to have to start going towards this, I really do want to thank you guys if you choose to shop through my links, because for the foreseeable future it's going to be helping to take care of my cat. It makes me really sad to think about, because I'm not ready. I'm not ready to lose her. And kidney disease is very hard to watch cats go through. I've already done it once, and I really didn't want to have to do it again. But yeah, just thank you guys if you choose to support me in that way, because it's going to help prolong the life of my cat as long as I possibly can. Since this is a Cat Ladies collab and it's cat related news, I figured that would be a good time to sort of like mention this, even though there's no good time. I'm just going to be a mess for a while. I'm gonna have to take a break after this before I can finish the rest of this video, but I did just want to say thank you to you guys, because it really, you know, I have a job that takes care of like bills and stuff like that, but when stuff like this comes up, you know, I am really lucky to have this sort of like extra income, you know, that you guys help provide through, you know, shopping through my affiliate links and stuff. You know, you guys help me pay for Oliver's fertility stuff, and now you're gonna help me take care of my cat, because I'm not ready. So just wanted to say that before we got into this video. I'm gonna go take a break and calm down, and then I will be back when I am calm and can do this without crying. All right, thank you for bearing with me while I deal with my feelings of, you know, what's going on. I mean, she's like my child. Of course I'm gonna get upset. And you know, like I share everything with you guys and I do really appreciate it. I do really appreciate it when you guys, you know, support me, and just, I like to let you know sometimes like where that money goes that I make. I mean, I don't make very much, you know, us small YouTubers don't make very much, small bloggers. If, you know, you don't have hundreds of thousands of followers, thousands and thousands of views, like there really isn't. It's not very much. So I do really appreciate any support that you guys give me. So let's get into the rest of this video, what it's actually about. So like I said, it's a Cat Ladies collab. Valeria, Andy, and I have come together once again to bring you a video. What we thought this time we would do is like create a tag challenge, or just create a tag. It's not really, well, I guess it's kind of like a challenge. It's like a tag challenge. Something kind of fun, so like a little bit different. So you know that I did sort of like that alphabet challenge thing like a month or so ago. I did A, I haven't done B yet, but it's sort of like that, only a little bit different. So we're doing it with our names. So this video is you take your name. So my name is Danielle. So the first letter of each, so the letters of your name, Danielle, and then you pick a product. It could either be, you know, the brand itself, the name of the product, or like the, because you know, products have like 3 different names. So this is like the Alima Pure Satin Matte Foundation in the shade Neutral 3. So it's got 3 different names. So we could do Alima Pure A, or the Satin Matte Foundation S, or the shade name, which is Neutral. So you pick, so for each letter of your name, you pick a product that's got 1 kind of letter in it. So I can't do this in order because I didn't have any foundations that started with the letter D, or anything that started with the letter D. So I'll just show you the products that I'm going to be using, the ones that I picked. And then we'll, you know, apply them in like their actual order, not the order of my name, because that would just be crazy. That would not work, not work well at all. So yeah, my name is D-A-N-I-E-L-L-E, so 8 letters. So I had 8 products to pick. So for D, I've got the Ilia Drawn In Nightlife Bronzing Powder. Haven't used that in a little while. So that's D. A, I've got the Gressa Oreo Eye Tint, so which is like a nice, sort of like champagne-y, shimmery champagne color. That's A. D-A-N is the Alima Pure Satin Matte Foundation in Neutral 3. For most of these, I tried to keep it to the shade names as much as I could, but for like 1, it was gonna be sort of like impossible. This one, because I mean, not for this one specifically, but like I didn't have any brow products that had the shade name of any of the letters of my name. So this one I went with the Ilia Essential Brow in medium brown. Oh, I missed N. D-A-N-I. Where's I? Oh, this is I. This is I. This is Ilia, the Essential Brow in medium brown. So that's I. E is this new, I ordered this new lip glaze or lip gloss. It's from, what is this? It's the In Beauty Project. They came out with a new lip oil in the, I guess it's the shade Extra Glaze. That's what I'm going with, is that it's E Extra Glaze, and it's supposed to be scented like a glazed donut. Like, look at the packaging on this. Isn't it so pretty? I haven't used this yet, I just got it in. Look at the dough foot on it, it's like humongous. And it does, it smells like a donut. So I'm excited to try that. So this is my E. D-A-N-I-E. L, for the first one, I've got the Alima Pure Concealer in Linen. So that's L. And then L, my second L, I've got the Kosas Color and Light Pressed in Longitude 0. I haven't decided yet if I want to use the High Intensity or the original. So I did bring both in here. I haven't decided yet which way I want to go. I might go the original, just because it sort of matches my shirt a little. And then the last E is the Well People Expressionist Volumizing Mascara. So the idea is that it's sort of like a shop your stash and just sort of like a fun challenge, because everybody's name is going to have a different number of letters. And it'll be fun to see what the other girls come up with. I'm excited to see what they do. So, and the idea is that we're creating this as a tag too, so that way I think each of us will tag somebody or tag some people at the end of this video. Like I'll put mine down in the description. And then, you know, we want to see as many people as possible do this because it's just a fun way to shop your stash. And especially if you have like a short name, like I'm kind of really interested to see how like someone with like 4 letters in their name or something like that would, you know, deal with this situation. So let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to start with foundation, the Alima Pure, which I'm like nearly finished with. I should just take the top off at this part, or at this point, because I'm like about done. Love this foundation. I know I use this all the time, but it seriously is one of the best foundations for acne, oily skin, sensitive skin. Dry skin. I just love it. I love the finish. Did you guys see this? So Pugsley likes to lick. So in the middle of the night sometimes he will wake me up because he's like jumped on me and he's like licking my face. He licked, he's done it before. He licked the skin off my chin. He is crazy, that cat. So it's like I have like a whole dry patch there. Not a fun time. So I've been trying to use like balms and salves and like healing products on it and stuff. So that's the foundation. My skin is doing pretty good still. If you watched my 100% pure lip swatch video, I'm still a little bit stained on the lips. The hand swatch is mostly gone, but still a little bit stained. So then we're gonna do concealer, which is the Alima Pure Powder Concealer in Linen, which is another one of my favorite products. I pretty much use these like all the time. I think I've said it before, but if I were to stop blogging, I would pretty much stick to like Alima Pure. I don't even know that I would keep any like liquid products around. Maybe the Ficlo concealers, but as far as like foundation, I don't know that I would keep any liquid foundations just like hanging around. Maybe a tinted SPF, but I don't, as far as foundations, I mean, like there are some that I like, but for a day-to-day, just like an average person, I like powder. Let's put some down here to try to even out this chin. And then I've got like a big thing happening here. Covers pretty well. Oh, I've got some stuff on the side of my, over here happening. Do around the nose a little. Yeah, that's the Alima Pure foundation and concealer. I just really love those products. Obviously I love the foundation because I'm almost done with it. I always do brows before anything else. Let's go ahead and do that. So I went N, L, and now I'm doing I. It would be interesting to, you know, do them in order, because how would it go first? So I do bronzer first, then I would do eyeshadow, then I would do foundation, so it would cover the bronzer. And I, what was I? Oh no, so the brows. So then I would do brows. E would be the lip oil. L would be the blush. Am I missing something? Oh no, L would be the other the concealer. So if I did it in order. So the only thing is the bronzer The only thing would be the bronzer. So I'd have to, if I was gonna do this like in order, I'd have to find a foundation in the shade D, but I don't have anything. Most foundations are like numbers or, most of them are numbers. Yeah, a lot of the foundations that I have are like numbers. All right, so now I'm gonna take the bronzing powder. I haven't actually used this in a while because I do prefer to use my Kosas bronzer pretty much all the time, but this is a nice matte one. Oliver's trying to play with his Legos and the cat is stealing them. So I do down my nose and like across my cheeks a little. My mirror's off to the side, so I keep looking off to the side. Try to look so you guys could see what's going on here. I mean, it is a nice bronzer because it's like super, it's not super warm. It's pretty neutral, maybe a little bit cool. It just blends in really nicely. So I like that. All right, so now let's decide if we're doing high intensity or not high intensity. So this is the not high intensity. It's funny, I haven't actually used these yet. I don't even know if I've swatched them. I don't even think that I have. So this is Longitude 0. So they're the color, the pressed powder ones. So this is the non-high intensity and this is the high intensity. I might go with the non-high intensity just because I don't know that I want to do like a pink highlighter. So I'm gonna go with this one. It's a little bit more peachy, which sort of like matches with my sweater better. Anyway, all right, so let's take the blush side. Ooh. Powderier than I thought it was going to be. Well, these are pretty pigmented even for not being the high intensity. Whoa. Wasn't expecting that much. I don't think I've used any of the powder Kosas ones that I've got yet. I like the cream formula so much that I sometimes don't stray to the powder ones that I've got. I use the Velvet Melon one quite a bit, which is a cream. I use 8th Muse, which is a cream. Wow, the powder ones are pretty pigmented. Whoa. Let's try to tone that down a little. Actually, I might do it like a little bit higher up here too. Let's just sort of do a little bit of a high blush. Because I kind of like that high blush thing. It's a little intense, but I actually kind of like it. I'm glad I didn't go with the high intensity version. Holy moly. And then do just a little bit, or a little bit of a sun-kissed look. Whoa. Oh, the highlighter portion of it. So yeah, now let's do the highlighter side. Let's see how pigmented this one is. Might have tapped off too much. I mean, the blush side is definitely much more pigmented. Can you see anything? It's like kind of subtle. Which is not a bad thing. Could do down the nose. I always do a little bit sort of like that, just like this area. Pretty. Okay, and then I just kind of wanted to go in with the Gressa Oreo. It's just like a little bit of like a, just like a shiny, it's like a champagne, shiny color on the eyes. I didn't want to do too much. Plus, I was kind of limited with what I had A-wise. Because I did that A look. So I already used pretty much the A eyeshadows that I've already got except for this one. I thought more eyeshadow shades would have like the name or the letter A, but I guess they don't. At least none of the ones that I have. So just like a nice, like glowy eye thing. Not too much, but like when you close your eyes. It's kind of like a little bit of like a wet look. So then we're gonna take the Volumizing Mascara from Well People, the Expressionist Volumizing. Let me get my mirror out in front of me so you guys can see what I'm doing. I don't actually use this mascara all that much. I can zoom you in a little bit for this one, so you can see what's happening here. So here's one eye. Compared to the other. I just got a little bit of a mascara on the inside of my eyelid. I'll have to clean that up in a minute. But yeah, that's what that looks like. One eye versus the other. So I'll just go in. On the other side, I do prefer the Vapor Mesmerize Mascara to pretty much like all formulas these days. I don't reach for much else. I really like that formula. Am I getting this on my lid again? This is driving me nuts. Luckily it removes pretty easily, but I just gotta clean up the eyeshadow a little bit in the areas because it did end up coming off a little bit. That's good. And then we'll do the lip glaze. I'm pretty excited about this. I've never used these before. I really liked the gold top. And this doe foot is just like crazy. The pink on my lips. Oh my god, I would so love a donut right now, but I'm avoiding putting that much sugar into my body at once. Because my body does not like it at all. I'll just have to settle for some glazed donut scented lip oil. These are pretty nice. If you've never tried these. That is very glazy. Whoa. Anyway, yeah, that's what I came up with. Products that spell out my name. I like it. I feel like it came out really nicely. I mean, how could it not? I love pretty much like all the products that I used. I mean, this one was new to me, but like everything else, except for that mascara, I'm not crazy about this just because it does like, you have to be like really careful with it. If I was wearing like a really complicated eye look that I couldn't just like really easily correct, I would have been like really mad that it did that. But yeah, I mean, that's the only thing. I'm not crazy about that. Mascara does smudge a bit, but the rest of it, I like the way it came out. What do you think? So I hope that you guys enjoyed this. Go check out Andy and Valeria's videos to see what products they chose. So Valeria is 7 and Andy is 5 letters, but I don't know if she's going with Andy or if she's going with her full name. So that'll be a surprise to me too. But I'm going to tag some people down below. I would love to see some people start to do this and see the tag go around. I would love to see you shop your stash and, you know, do what you can to make a makeup look out of your name. Especially those people who have got like shorter names. I would love to see what you guys do with it, with the limited amount of products. So I hope that you guys enjoyed. Please go check out Andy and Valeria's videos. And yeah, I hope to see this pop up in my subscription box, seeing some people do this tag. So I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.